Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. Welcome to all of my friends and bennies. I'm just saying show.
Welcome to I'm Just Saying Live, everybody. I am your host, Tennille Thomas, and you know I got my fellas with me. Today we have a wonderful show planned for you yet again with some really special guests and a very special interview that Coach Tuck did all on his own. So, without further ado, where's my partner for life, Mr. Call Me In? How you doing?
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Let's get
All
it rolling.
righty. All right, so we are also gonna have my boy, Coach Tuck. What's up?
What's happening? What's happening? Y'all know what's up.
Y'all ready to get this show started? Oh my
Do it.
goodness. Oh my goodness. And don't forget, y'all better stick around for the touchy subject because it's gonna get real touchy. I know that this one gonna hit everybody. I mean everybody, okay? That part. So we like to start the show off, ladies and gentlemen, with our weekend recap. Tuck, how was your weekend?
And my weekend was great. Spent some time with the kids. Had the kids this weekend, so we just hung out, had some fun, went to the park, got some good food,
What
supported
y'all
some.
eat? What y'all eat?
Hey, ate some crab legs,
Ooh,
that little crab leg, bro. You know what I'm saying?
you just reminded me of something. I had some crawfish leading into the weekend. I don't know what was
Okay,
in them crawfish, but they had me tipsy. Oh my goodness.
tipsy. Okay, little bourbon
Tipsy.
in there.
My girlfriend and I, we had a real good time out eating crawfish. The crawfish were still really small, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just for all you crawfish lovers, they were still small right now, but you know
It's
me.
early.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. They were still good, but it was still early.
Yeah, yeah.
Anthony, how was your weekend?
It was great. We got a lot of rest, did a lot of nothing. The boys and I, the missus, as you know, you were in Dallas, so we just chilled, just did our guy thing. Not a
Oh,
damn thing.
at first I didn't like the way you were saying you had a great time since I was gone. I'm just saying. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I traveled up to Dallas. I had a really great time celebrate my friend's 25 years of service to Alpha Kappa Alpha, if you will. I met some really great ladies, and I saw a lot of people that I had not seen in a long time. One of my oldest friends, Miss Ebony Huey Jackson, has moved back to Dallas. I went and watched her kids play in a basketball game. So I was really excited and happy to be there. Stopped by, visited my mom on my way out, if you will, and came right on back home to Houston, Texas. And that was the weekend. I had a good weekend.
It's a good
I
weekend.
didn't get as much rest as Big over there. I didn't get as much rest as he did, but it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time tuning in to I'm Just Saying Live, remember that we are always trying to entertain you and tell you a little something. We talk about the news, we talk about sports, all of the above, and we get into some touchy subjects and try to help people giving common sense solutions to everyday problems. Okay. So let's jump into the news. I really don't have too much to talk to y'all about, but just because one of my trucks was in California last week, I have to give y'all this because y'all know I like numbers. So here's my number for today: 120. That's how many mudslides have been reported to authorities in the Los Angeles as a powerful storm continues to batter Southern California. Let me tell y'all, if mud is falling and sliding like that, Tuck, it's a problem.
Hey, I seen that. That's crazy. Hey, that is crazy.
120?
That's crazy.
120. That's
Look,
too much. That means every time you pass by something, the mountain just falling. Mountain just falling.
I wonder what's causing. Like, is it just a lot of rain? Is
So
like a season thing? Is it
it's supposed to be from the heavy rainfall.
okay?
So I mean,
I
what
mean,
what
that's the
can you
dangers
do in
of
a situation
living
like
in a.
that?
That's the dangers of living in a hilly area. Like when you do get substantial rain, like those things happen. Like I seen houses like kind of like not in this recently, but like, you seen those mudslides where the houses just kind of just go, and it just roll downhill. So
Look at Brandy. Good morning, Brandy. She says great place for mudding. Baby, no, it's not, because guess what? The insurance companies, of course, have not been selling that type of insurance in that area. It doesn't normally flood out that way. Now probably about 2 years ago, it flooded in Las Vegas. Like, who's ever heard of that? That y'all might be able to be falling off in the water. You know how they always saying, "Oh, we slipping into the water." We do. May very well be. That's crazy. So, yeah, I was just like, oh wow. But we still have this presidential. Let's talk about mudslides. We got the presidential race, if that's what you want to call it.
The election, yes.
What do you have to say about where we are and candidates basically saying, keep my name out your mouth while they're going through their court cases, while there's a lot going on when it comes to the platform, if you will.
Yeah, the political landscape is crazy right now. I'm an independent person, so I don't go for like either party. My thing is more so about, the values and the principles and the policy. And right now it's like, okay, you got Trump, he's been indicted, and which I think has actually bolstered his candidacy, especially among minorities. And on the flip side, you got Joe Biden, who's just been bumbling and fumbling and stumbling through his whole presidency. And so it's like, well,
I feel like he's been a very quiet president. I feel like I have not seen any outstanding whatever, from him. I'm saying from him personally. I'm not talking about his.
They keep him quiet for a reason. They keep him quiet for a reason.
Let's talk about not only that. Let's talk about this border issue, if you will. They also have yet another. There's another bill that is supposed to be being rolled out, if you will, at the end of the week. Okay, the end of the week, we're gonna see how y'all are going to try to handle this. I have reports coming in from Denver, Colorado, in regards to Venezuelans begging at the mall. People tired already. Okay. So something is definitely going to have to happen. Now, as Texans, we really felt like it was going to hit us the hardest. But now that they bust them everywhere, bust people coming through the border everywhere else, are we really feeling it as bad as we thought? I think we were already dealing with the brunt of it and didn't realize. Now people are really having to see what we've been going through for years. How do you feel about that?
Well,
we still
go ahead.
Go ahead. We still get the most of it, because the ones that they're busting out are the ones that they're trying to document, keep over here. But the other ones, you got to realize there's a lot of them still getting over that. Hey, they illegal immigrants running around the country, and they coming through Texas from all sizes.
Well, you can't call them illegal anymore, because as long as they fill their paperwork out and things of that nature, they get the right to be here. That's the new.
And that's what I'm saying. Most of them are not going to get citizenship. They're not going to go fill out no paperwork. They're going to live with their
filling out paperwork. That's the only way you can get on the bus, supposedly.
No.
If you complete the paperwork.
Not the ones on the bus. The ones that are still sneaking in. There are a lot of them that's still sneaking in. Not the ones being bussed out. Those are the ones only for show. And they sending them around the United States. They still have over half of them still coming through Texas, running around.
They're coming in. They're coming in about 1,000, and they're only hundreds are getting bussed out. So like, it's like
a small
there's a constant battle there. Yeah. I think this is so how is it that all these mayors in Chicago and New York and other places where these in Denver, where these places where these migrants are getting bused to, they're being they're complaining, right, about the them having to take care of the migrants and the migrants being in the cold and this humanitarian effort, when you could just, hey, stop, hey, tell your president, the president that's part of your party, because all these are Democratic cities, hey, close the border. Can we not? So for me, it's like, I think what's going on, they're trying to create a different voter base.
Oh, tricky.
Yeah, so because they know, they seen what's going on in the last election. They know that they're losing the black vote. Think about it, Democrats have always received over 90% of the vote.
Oh,
Last election
okay.
from African Americans. Last election,
I want to read.
18%.
I want to read this. It
Go
says, I
ahead, go
left
ahead, go ahead.
Texas for this reason, but they are giving them places to stay, healthcare, and more. It's definitely a bigger agenda to this. This is going exactly with what you're saying. It's stuff going down. Okay. It's going down. There's an agenda behind this. Brandy B says, if you go to YouTube, people are posting videos of freestanding openings where they can just walk through, no guards at these posts or anything. See, I knew my people that like to scour the internet were going to tell me where it was, because I knew somebody had to be capturing this, ladies and gentlemen. This is unprecedented. People just walking through and having them a good time saying, oh, we're going to go see what America do today. But anyway, I know I'm trying to push through this news. I'm trying to, talk about the topics that are hard hitting. We're here to entertain you. I know that these are not sometimes the topics that you guys talk about around the coffee pot at the job, but I want to bring them to you. We're going to keep it live and real and our true opinions. We're definitely going to watch this thing unfold. If anybody want to come over here and fold my clothes for pennies on a dollar,
I mean, that's the other part too.
I'll let somebody stay in the back room. Or you can stay in your free hotel and you can come over here and fold the laundry, because we have a lot of clothes. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep the show pushing. We have a special interview that Tucker conducted over the course of, was that the weekend or that was last week? Okay.
It was last week.
I love doing new music artists, ladies and gentlemen. That's one of the things I like to do. I like to bring you that new. So we're going to get into this interview real quick, and then we're going to talk about some upcoming events, because I really want to tell you about some things that are going to be going on in the city of Houston. We know Fat Tuesday is coming up. We know that Mardi Gras is coming up, and we are now in Black History Month, ladies and gentlemen. I am Black History in the making myself. Tucker is also Black History in the making, and so is call me Aunt, Big Aunt, as I call him. We are all history makers, and we want to hear about the history that you're making. So definitely DM us if you have a phenomenal story to tell, or somebody in your family, and we'll make sure that we highlight you this month. But we highlight Black history all year. That's why we celebrate your businesses, we celebrate your music, and we're about to do just that with Tucker and his interview from somebody who's near and dear to his heart. Let's get it in.
All right, so just precursor, just to introduce a little bit. I've known this young man for a long time. His name is Be Different. He's a new artist, fairly new to the game. He's been working and finding his voice. And so I'll introduce him to you guys here, and then you'll find this interview, actually the full interview. We're just gonna play a little snippet here, but the full interview will be released later today. So enjoy.
Make sure, man.
I guess we're
One
back.
second. Yeah, one second. No, let me let me fix
I
the
thought maybe
audio.
it was just me. I was like, hold up, maybe it's just me who cannot hear. But sorry about that. Work that out real quick, and we're going to talk
Yeah.
about this upcoming event from our special guest today. We're going to have two ladies on later, ladies and gentlemen, from the Pink Phoenix. I just love that name because, you know, I always thought of myself as a phoenix with a, you know, long flowing tail and, you know, being bright and shining. You can't call yourself a peacock when you're a woman, you know. So that to me was something that I felt, you know, always close to, was a phoenix, if you will. Let me add you back to the thing. So the Phenomenal Women's Conference is going to be a 2-day conference that's coming up in March to celebrate women's history, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have Miss Teresa D. Mitchell, the founder, and we're also going to have Adrienne E. Bell on later to tell us all about this phenomenal event and the fabulous ladies that are going to be there. Y'all know I love being in a room full of phenomenal, fabulous ladies because I feel like I fit right in. So it's not too late to participate in this event, ladies. So make sure that you listen, find out where you can get your tickets, and definitely support this event. Let's see what we have next. Now, we've talked about this. If you don't have no plans, go on over to gym. Fat Tuesday is going to be fun.
Okay? Being an artist signed to a major label, and you know, work.
There's the sound, Tucker, but now the video. Also, remember to go and visit auacharity.com. We are working behind the scenes. So not only this year will we be going to Colorado, but we'll also be here in Houston. And we are also going, looks like Atlanta is definitely going to work out. So I cannot wait to see you guys. Make sure that y'all come out. We definitely need sponsors for our upcoming undie run. Please call the telephone number on the screen right now if you or your company would like to be a sponsor for the undie 1K. Okay, now this is gonna be a fun run. We ain't running no 26 miles, and we're definitely not doing that. But I have been sourcing out outfits. So if y'all know anybody out there who is making cool undergarments, I need to look good, you know, for the event. I've been working this body out. I'm gonna be straight. So I don't know what the rest of y'all gonna do, but I'm gonna be together.
Got it.
What about you guys?
Yeah, we good. You want me to call you Tuck? I should have asked you earlier. Tuck,
you know, hey, that's what everybody call me. You know what I'm saying? You know me in a different. Yeah, you know.
What's going on here?
That's Tucker in his video. Let me see if I can get it to play from over here.
My bad. I'm working, man. Sorry, I was trying to cue it up for y'all.
I got it again, but it's not playing. So we're gonna let
I know
that
it
go.
wasn't playing on the broadcast though, was it?
Huh?
Y'all was picking up
We
feedback.
could hear the sound. We could hear the sound.
Oh, y'all picking up feedback. Sorry about that. My
It's
apologies.
okay. We're gonna keep on pushing because you know, in a second it'll be time for our special guest to come on. He told us a little bit about Be Different, and tell us why you wanted to share him with us.
Because music is in a place where it's a lot of violence. It's a lot of negativity. It's a lot of things that are pushed on our culture that have been pushed. Like, you know, this is nothing new, right? But like, there used to be a balance, and I like artists like Bubba. I call, you know, Be Different, because he brings that balance back to the game. You know, he brings an artistry and a thoughtfulness, a originality that's refreshing to me. You know, and I think him finding his way and doing his lane, man, should be commended. Him being an independent artist around for these last 4 or 5 years, and getting to the level where he is, and just expanding even more. Beyond this, I think the sky's the limit for him. So yeah, that's why I want him on the show. Go ahead.
Okay.
Is this music R&B, rap, jazz? What type of music?
It's rap, but it's more of it's rap music, but it's more of the mode of you know, he kind of gives meaning to it. So it's more like a Kendrick Lamar or a J. Cole, to where
Okay.
he he gives it to you in subject form.
Okay.
And his videos are real intricate. So it's I like the artistry of it, man. He's real dope. And like I said, I've been on it for a long time. I watched him grow up. I watched him hoop in Atlanta. So definitely athlete, still hoop. So, you know.
Well, we are super excited to hear what he has going on. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you go over to our YouTube page. The video is up today for the full interview. Make sure you check it out. Remember, that's I'm Just Saying Live on YouTube. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into our special guest who will be on here shortly, there's always so many things going on. Last week we talked to you guys, and we really like to do this. We talked to you about the Neuralink. If y'all have any more insight, if you will, when it comes to the cyber stuff like that, please, please, please send it over to us, because we really like to hear that kind of stuff. We also love those Tubi movies, those ghetto Tubi movies. If you know one that's good, so I can start weeding them out, because they're getting a little thick at this point. Look. It's all kind of stuff out there. I did also run across, because I like to tell y'all where to watch stuff. Crackle is another place where you can go and watch free movies and things of this nature. So I just wanted to make sure that I shared that with y'all, because y'all know I consider myself a little bit of a movie buff. But oh, good morning. There's Miss Kimmy. Okay, how you doing, girl? Yay, happy to see her, because she always have really good comments. So we remember that we love to have your comments about the different things going on. And right now, because I know later we're going to get to talking, I'm going to pop this up, because y'all know I like celebrating things, especially when it's going on in Houston. It says Paul Wall's been the same since day one, and been with the same woman who been supporting him before he became famous, and they're celebrating 19 years of marriage. So we definitely want to give him a round of applause, sticking it out, toughing it.
Yes. 19 of them things, man.
I'm just saying, man. I gotta send our audio. I gotta send our audio tech over there. I gotta send our audio tech over there some sounds, because baby, that did not. I thought that was sound like somebody swashing spit in their mouth. We're gonna have to work on that when it says not.
We working on it.
Yes, they are definitely low budget, but it's okay. We're gonna support them low budget movies. Hopefully, they can make some more money. Because I feel like African Americans are creative. And they full of drama. So I love watching it. Now, I do also think that this, like I said, is super cute. Paul Wall got recognized, and we're gonna recognize him too. Gone too soon. What did he say?
The movie she's speaking on, Gone Too Soon, by talking about
Kobe Bryant. She said I'm biased.
Our nephew was in the movie. He's playing Kobe.
Oh. Let me find out.
Yeah.
That's great. See, you learn something new every day. Well, ladies, let me see. I've got both of our special guests on, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to find out absolutely why they are phenomenal. I cannot wait to welcome them to the stage. We have Miss Adrienne E. Bell and Teresa Metcalf, who are going to be on. They're going to tell us all about this amazing event that is coming right to the city near you. Okay, so I'm going to welcome these ladies to the stage. Welcome to I'm Just Saying Live. We're about to have some fun. Now, ladies, you don't know, but I love a good generic conversation, and I identify with the Phoenix. Oh, when I heard it was a Phoenix coming on, I got so excited about this pink Phoenix. Okay. I've got my fellas with me who can ask some questions in regards to how women go about putting these and why it's important to celebrate women, especially because Women's History Month is coming up. So I'm gonna pop them down for just a second. They will be listening and asking questions, but we're gonna do a little ladies chat just for a little bit.
Oh.
So welcome to I'm Just Saying Live. Okay.
Thank
Now,
you.
I'm gonna start with Teresa because you are the founder, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Tell us why you decided to go with the Pink Phoenix.
Okay, so well, the Pink Phoenix has its own backstory. That's my story as a two-time breast cancer survivor. But we decided, well, I went to Adrienne with this idea. Adrienne is my bounce all the ideas off girl. And I went to Adrienne and I said, I want to do something for women. I want to celebrate women. And I got this idea from a smaller event that I went to a couple of years ago. But I just wanted to honor women. We are doing some great things in our community, and we're just everyday women. So we're not on the news. People aren't talking about us, but we deserve to have our flowers too. So it was just very important for me to celebrate us. And here we are.
I'm all for it because I'm one of those women feeling like, you see all of the accolades and things popping up for other people and you feel like you out there hustling and doing great things too. So I'm glad that you found some ladies who are able to share their stories, who are able to network and be all together in this 2-day event. So Adrienne, tell us about your role because she said you are her idea bouncer offer, if you will. We all need that. Sometimes I have to call myself the first lady because I feel like I'm helping share with everybody. Everybody need a good first lady, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So
Well,
it sounds like you're the first lady, and tell us what's going on with this event.
So, well, first of all, thank you, Ms. Tennille, for this opportunity today. And listen, this event is March 1st and 2nd at the Westin Memorial City in Houston, Texas. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Ms. Teresa, when she reached out to me and talked about doing this event, I'm all about celebrating women. If we're not celebrating, I don't want no parts of it, right? And so I am going to be your gracious MC for the weekend. So it's going to be fun. I'm bringing the energy, just so you know. We're going to have an amazing time. We have Friday night. We're going to have our trivia and dancing and looking cute. And then Saturday is going to be fantastic. So I hope you all can come. It's going to be fantastic.
Okay, so we also have, a theme here. Tell us a little bit about the theme, why it was selected. Because, I like knowing what my superpower is.
I mean, we all have a superpower. We don't pay attention to it, but as women, we do a lot. We go out, we make the bacon, we cook the bacon, we clean the bacon up, we do it all. And so, I mean, that's a superpower in itself, being a woman. But we all excel at something, whether it be family, business, whatever it is. And so we just want women to step into their power, recognize who they are as superheroes. And so that's how we came up with what's your superhero power.
Now, I don't know who wants to answer this question because you both said that you played, it in the mindset of how we're going to put this event on, who we're going to have here. Now, I saw your lineup of ladies that are supposed to be participating in this event. Tell us a little bit how you decided or selected who you were going to have be a part of this.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Bear.
so well, here's the thing. I'm real big, Tennille, on networking, right? That's my superpower, right? Networking, power brokering, closing deals, like that's my superpower, right? So I literally was just like, okay, I'll call and just, the ladies, Kim Roxy and JP, Coach JP Watkins Mukes, and the women that will be on with us. I knew that these were women that were superheroes in their own industries. And so, we wanted to make sure, again, we brought everyday women together doing extraordinary things. Even our speakers, they're doing extraordinary things. And sometimes it gets overlooked, right? And so we were like, oh, no, this is the stage where they're going to get their shine. So we're excited about choosing the women that we know that are doing great things. And we just want everybody else to know that they're doing awesome and extraordinary and phenomenal
Absolutely.
All righty. Phenomenal things. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pop this flyer back up for us again, ladies. The Pink Phoenix, the Phenomenal Women's Conference is coming real soon, March 1st and 2nd. Now, ladies, I also want, while we still have their attention, where can they go and purchase their tickets?
You can go to pinkphoenixconference.com, or you can go right on Eventbrite. It's coming right to the top, okay? It's going to be the largest Women's History Month celebration right on Eventbrite. You can scan the QR code right on that flyer as well. It's going to be fantastic. So we want you to be there. We have a lot of giveaways, fun, music. This is not a church event. This is a party, okay? I mean, people are welcome.
Celebration.
Right. We're going to have a
whole celebration.
A shindig. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I popped my guys back up because you said it was going to be a party, right? You know.
Yeah.
So is it a woman's only party, or are we just celebrating the women?
You know,
Ooh.
I'll let Miss Teresa start and then I'll finish.
Okay. No, we are celebrating women, but the guys are definitely welcome. Even on Saturday, we have a men's panel, some great, awesome men who are going to come out and speak to the women and answer questions from the women. So the guys are definitely welcome. Yeah.
Okay, fellas, do you have any questions about this phenomenal event?
Sound like a party now.
He feels like he always gets left out of the, you know. How about you, Tuck?
I don't know questions. I just want to say I commend you on what you're doing, and you know, much success and much blessings to you guys. I appreciate you and what you're doing for the community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to put out there, you know, so I'm only a single survivor of breast cancer. And so that pink definitely is representing, because it is an everyday fight. So ladies, whatever your battle is out there, remember, bring it to the conference. We'll all be there and we can all swap our stories. It sounds like this is going to be a wonderful, not only networking, but a place, you know, I know a lot of you are trying to get your brands out there. You are your brand. If people meet you and you know you're not selling yourself, you got to be a phenomenal person yourself. And I'm just gonna say that's why I love how they name this. I love that we all have our very own superpower and learn how to accept people for who they are, because she has her friend here. They're pushing each other forward. They're bringing wonderful events like this to the city of Houston, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the event, you know. Because sometimes you don't see a lineup like this. But I'm definitely going to be posting the flyer, ladies and gentlemen, to my page. If you want the information, it's right down at the bottom of the flyer. The QR code is also there. They gave you every option to be able to purchase your ticket. So if you are free during that weekend, go on, pull up, you know. So I'm gonna pop these guys down again one more time. I want y'all to tell us, you know, anything else special, your special draw. Now, this men's part of it sounds real interesting. I want to know the questions in advance. What's going to be asked?
Listen, Miss Tennille, listen, I believe that the man's voice is still powerful. You know, Miss Teresa and I, we share that. I know we live in a feminist society. Shout out to the feminists. That's not what we subscribe to. We still feel like a man's voice is powerful when it comes to women, whether it's your father, your brother, your uncle, whoever that male is. Every woman needs a good male figure. Doesn't have to be your man, but we thought we need the men to remind us that our capes matter. Our capes are that we have, our superpowers matter. And so we are excited to have our men's panel right after lunch. So, you know, right after lunch, people start nodding off, right? We're like, no, if you go take a nap, you're going to miss it. So it's going to be powerful, and I'm really excited.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm super excited about that, because I do feel like as a culture, we validate each other, ladies and gentlemen. All of y'all out there, if you cannot talk about your sister or your brother in a positive light when they are not around, something is wrong. And so I'm really excited that you guys are doing that. I think a lot of women do need to know that there are good men out there who do support their efforts and things that they have going on. So I'm glad that y'all are bringing that to the conference. I hope other people can hear this excitement in my voice. It sounds like it's going to be phenomenal. It's gonna be phenomenal. So if my fellas don't have any other questions for you guys, I think we knocked that one out the park, did we not?
All right.
I know we have some other little special speaking points that we could get on, but really when it comes to the history of you guys and what you do, it's been marketed well and it's been put out there. Sounds like we found a good place to hang out. And so I love it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
So tell them where they can follow you guys on social media so that they make sure they link up and stay connected with the Phenomenal Woman Experience.
Absolutely. So I'm at The Real Adrienne Bell on all social media networks.
I am at the Pink Phoenix 1 on
The
all
Pink
social
Phoenix
media.
1.
Yes.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please go and follow these lovely ladies. I've had an enjoyable time. I hope you have too. Please purchase your tickets. Yes. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming on. I'm just live today.
Thank you, Ms. Tennille. Appreciate you.
Have an absolutely wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
All right, gentlemen. Did y'all like that?
Yeah, that was good.
They included the fellas.
Yes,
Anthony is always talking about how everybody want to do everything separate and this, that, and the other, just so they can feel empowered. But I like when the men are included. So I hope that this really, really works out. And I hope that a lot of people get some life-changing experiences during this event.
It's a great thing that they're supporting each other. I like that. And I love the fact that they still, I don't want to say, well, I like the fact that they are allowing the men to voice their opinion or thoughts also. And, they go whichever way they want to go with it.
I think that you do a good job at this. I'm just going to put this out there while we're, talking about this event. I think you do a good job of saying when somebody is doing something good. I know a lot of women go on and they feel like the man don't notice anything that they do. But I think that Anthony does a good job of being supportive and saying, hey, this was great. Even if, even if he don't want to be picking up them boxes and doing whatever, all the stuff that I require.
Well, that's the thing. Like when you love somebody and you care for somebody, you show up for them. You know what I'm saying? Even if you may not be in the emotional space to do so, or that's to me that's a characteristic of unconditional love. You have so much love. Really.
And let me find out because y'all know Valentine's Day coming up.
But I want to piggyback on what Tuck just said, and not only in the relationship, to me, that also includes a relationship with your friends and associates. I feel as though if they love you enough, they'll support you in what you do, and y'all support each other.
I agree.
I mean, look,
we like real conversations here. Some people are more supportive than others, and some people just do not know how to support people. I'm gonna give y'all mine right now. So Tuck and Anthony, get your ideas in your head of how your friends and family can support you. I'm gonna say this. This is, y'all know that I'm just saying live is my baby, and I love for people. I don't care if you don't pop on but 5 minutes. Pop on, post a little comment, say what's up, hello, how you doing, just to let me know that what I'm doing is getting somewhere. Share a doggone video. These are free ways that you can help me. I'm all over the city every week. Don't wait and tell me about your event at the last minute. Look, and want me to show up and then be mad that I'm not there. I done already made plans, baby. I got a whole calendar scheduled out already this year. Okay? So just try to help me out. And if your event is last minute, baby, your event is just last minute. If I can pull up, I will. But I can't make it to everything. But those are ways that you can support me. Y'all know I love my family. If I can't bring my family, that's going to slim your chances down some more. Because my family likes to go. Okay? My family likes to go. So, Tucker, how can people support you? What is something that you like to see people do or to support you? How do you like people to support you?
I mean, like you said, you can do things that cost nothing. Like, share, comment, things like that. Just support what people have going on. I give that energy out. Anybody I see doing some things that I like, or some things that I think is pushing the right things, I share it. I like it. I comment. I'll go to pages, like pages. So, I give that energy out specifically because people, it's deserving. Like, that's how we all grow to a certain. So that's how I feel.
How about you, Aunt?
You want to make me smile? You want to make me happy? You want to support me? Support
Buy
my
his
wife.
wife something.
Support my wife.
There you go.
Oh, look at you. You trying to be too sweet. He trying to do too much, y'all. He must
No,
have been and did something. He didn't come home last night, so he didn't come home last night, so he trying to be sweet and stuff. You know,
He trying to butt it up. Yeah.
yeah,
You know
we
what's
about to
going
tell our
on.
business in a minute. We about to tell our business.
just out here working. That's all. But all in a nutshell, if they just support you, they support the things you do. Like you and Tuck, y'all travel everywhere, supporting each other. Y'all for AUA, for I'm just saying, that's cool. So I'm asking all my family members and friends just to support y'all. Because for me, I'm not worrying about it. God can do the rest.
All right.
So,
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about support. Now, what we're going to do real quick before, I got some other stuff to get into before we get into entertainment news. I want to say this, fellas, Valentine's Day is coming up. I know that y'all think that you get the back end of the stick and all of this kind of stuff. So I've got my guys here. Tell me something that a man would love to receive to show that he is loved on Valentine's Day outside of sex.
A trip.
What
you want me to
say?
go? I'll let you go last since
You already said something. What you say?
A
What
trip.
did you say? This boy love to
I
be
said-
flued out.
Hey,
You couldn't be no woman, baby, because you would be, boy. I'm telling you, them trips would get you.
hey, Ed, there you go.
Yes,
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
yes, sir.
I'm with you on
trip.
that.
To get flew. If it's about, hey, I can be flued out by my wife, my kids. I don't give a damn. Fly me somewhere.
Somebody, find someone. Yeah.
I guess we did good then. I guess we did good. We're going to be coming to you live next week, ladies and gentlemen. We will be in DC. We are definitely going to go and visit during this Black History Month, the African American History Museum out there. And I cannot wait to be able to show y'all what's going on. We may have to post that video after the fact, but we're going to see what they'll let us do. Look, we're going to see what they'll let us do. You know, we like to pull up somewhere and show up. Okay.
Be like, film over here.
Now Tucker said he likes trips too.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I do like. I like trips. I like personally, I like shoes, clothes, stuff like that, cologne. I like basic stuff. I'm not really a hard guy to shop for. I think though,
but it needs to. So did y'all hear what he said though? He said he's not hard to shop for, which means he does also like those little knickknack gifts. Like I used to love the pop-up gift. I don't care where it is, where it's from, what it could be a shirt out of Ross that didn't cost you but $8. But the fact that you thought about me during the day, and I'm not just talking about Valentine's Day. Anytime during the week, boom, you got a little bag and it got a little something in there, and you was thinking about me during. Oh my God.
Because I what I'm saying, I appreciate that because I want to, it's reciprocity. So I want to give, I want to get what I'm giving. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. All right. So we're in the love mood, ladies and gentlemen. Valentine's Day is coming up. I hope that you get gifts or whatever you like. Everybody's love language is different because y'all know You give me some money. Oh, you give me a little cash out. I'm good because I'm gonna figure something out to do with it. I'm redoing my living room right now. So again, I'm gonna put that one out there. I told y'all I want the glasses. I got all kind of stuff. Just because gifts are great. You're right. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to start with this entertainment news, before we get into Tennille's touchy subjects. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Carl Weathers passed away just here recently. Now, this man has been in so many films and shows that, I don't know where to start, but Anthony definitely wanted to highlight him. So I'm going to let you take that over, Big.
All right, let's talk about Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers was born in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Why you did all this research?
He died.
Okay, I'm gone again. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you. Go ahead.
He was born January 14, 1945, and he died February the 1st, 2024. He was 76 years of age. A lot of us remember Carl Weathers from Rocky, the Rocky movie. He played in the first 4 Rocky movies. He also starred in Predator, and one of the movies that all the women loved when I was a teenager, 1988, was Action Jackson. He starred in the movie with Vanity. He was a detective, and he was trying to help Vanity solve some issues. People was trying to kill her, whatever. But also, and I don't know if y'all remember, in The Heat of the Night, the last 2 seasons of The Heat of the Night, Carl Weathers took over, and he was the detective in The Heat of the Night. He also starred in Good Times. Now, this might be a little bit over a lot of y'all head, but in Good Times, I don't know if you can remember when JJ was painting this lady, and Carl Weathers come over. He think his wife is cheating on him because JJ was doing I guess you want to say a half-nude portrait of the woman, and Carl Weathers come through the door. He ready to fight James and everybody in the house because he thought his wife was cheating, and then she showed him the pictures that JJ was doing. I think that was one of the better roles I ever seen him star in. But even in Rocky,
so that was one of your highlight moments. I know that you love Rocky because he loved anything boxing, ladies and gentlemen. So we definitely want to thank him for his contribution, his artistic skill, if you will, when it comes to these movies and things of this nature. Was there anything else special that you wanted to talk about for him?
I want to say one more thing that a lot of people didn't know. Now, he graduated from San Francisco State College, and he also was a linebacker for the LA Raiders.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You're
And
right.
then
I didn't know that.
He played Canadian football for a couple years, but he was still, getting small roles until he got the leading cast in Rocky.
Okay.
He was a big linebacker.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to our Grammy recap in this entertainment news segment. Now, we're going to start at the top left because this boy just didn't cut up. Okay. Tucker, tell us a little bit about this.
Man, Killer Kill from the Ville. You know what I'm saying? 18 years old. Clean sweep, baby. You know what I mean? Clean sweep at the Grammys.
He won 3 Grammys, ladies and gentlemen. 3
Grammys. All top 3 rap categories. So best rap album, song of the year, and I forget what the last one was. But he got them all. Congrats. And during the
put it on out there. This the I'm just saying moment.
There was an altercation, right? So it was an altercation with him and the security there, and something happened, and we still don't know all the details, but he was escorted away after winning 3 Grammys in handcuffs.
What?
Yeah. Bro, they gave him the perk walk. Bro, they gave him the perk walk out the Grammys. Out the Marine.
People continuously want to support this event, right? They want to support this event. They want to be recognized at this event. And people be getting treated bad.
But here's the thing, though. Just to pose that, we got Will Smith literally assaults a man on live TV. And nothing happens.
My black people.
Hey. Period. Okay. Period.
I
But
just want to know what's up.
what can you say? Now, down to the bottom left, directly below him, we're going to move on to Miss Paris Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I have to say this. She covered up. Let's tell you what the main story is and why she was highlighted at the Grammys, because she covered up 80 tattoos. So I have a picture there of her with her tattoos versus without. Now, she had them professionally covered. It took 2 hours to spray paint this body to get it to where it is. What y'all should have did was spray paint her a little bit more with some tan so she can look like a Jackson. That's all I got to say about that. This baby is pale.
Jackson in name only.
I don't see a Jackson in there at all.
Supposed to be Mike's daughter?
This is Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris.
Hey man, look.
Wait.
Jackson only. Let me see Jackson. That's crazy.
Oh, make your own event. She's right. Now, I really didn't want to post this other picture over here, ladies and gentlemen. We got Beyonce and Jay-Z at the Grammys. Now, Tucker is a little bit better versed in exactly what Jay-Z said. And then I'm going to tell y'all my thoughts on it. So tell us what went on with Jay-Z. Now, he received an award and he was presented by his daughter, which I absolutely love. I love when you can see the lineage in things. Oh, hell no, we've been hoodwinked. Exactly. We definitely been hoodwinked. Listen, so he was presented by his daughter and, you know, he had a couple of comments to say. So Tucker, tell us a little bit about what.
Basically, he was just saying that, you know, how can Beyonce, win the most Grammys, the most nominated, the most Grammys ever, right? But she's never won the main category, which is Best Album of the Year. And even even years past, you've seen singers like Adele not even accept the award because she felt like, you know, that was respect and the award should have went to Beyonce. You have, you know, Kanye West snatched the mic. You got other things that happen, but it was just highlighting the fact that how can she win all these Grammys in all the other categories and the most Grammys ever for artists, and she, you know.
So this is what I'm gonna say. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna say here. Everybody love Beyonce, you know, some a little more than others. I feel like at this moment we are celebrating you. Your wife was there to celebrate you in your award. I get it that you want, you know, her to be above all, end all of this. I get that. But you're taking away from your own very own accolade. You're winning something. It wasn't best. And I know that that's the pinnacle. You want the pinnacle. You want that one specific award for best album. But I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna be real live and honest about it. Love some of the music, but do I feel like a complete album of hitters from Beyonce?
But you got to compare to what was won too.
Like, most people love Adele, and she transcends over cultural genres, if you will.
Beyonce does too.
She does, but does she? It's the type. It's not the type of music.
To a degree.
And this last album, what kind of album do you consider that? Pop?
I don't know. I ain't really listen to it. I'm exactly. Be honest. I'm not a beehive.
There we go.
Pop.
Do you consider it pop? Do you consider that, you know, I don't know. So, and I'm not taking anything away from anybody. I'm not taking anything away from anybody else. But can't win them all. What you got to say, Big? What you think, Big? From a male perspective.
The last album, I think it was more pop. It had got away from a lot of the.
Not the album. I'm just talking about the situation. And is this attention grab by Jay-Z?
Like you stated earlier, just appreciate what she received, and like you know, we all want our wives to be the best of whatever, to receive the best of everything, but it's just not her time. Now maybe next year they probably give it to her because he caused a stink.
If I'm Beyonce, I'm gonna tell you right now, I got enough money, I got enough awards. I probably tired of walking up on the stage to not care in a sense.
But as an artist, you kind of, you know, you get.
I know she would like the pinnacle.
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
But
That's
are
the
we
thing.
mad? We're not
No,
mad.
no,
We're
I
not
don't
gonna
think
show
she's bitter or
emotion like
mad.
this.
But I think Jay-Z took the opportunity to take the light that was being shined upon himself, you know, for him winning an award, to say, hey, to bring light to a situation about his wife. So I commend him for that. Like, I ain't got no problem with him for that.
Cammy says, I agree with you, but it's his wife. He sees her in a different light. Very true. I'm definitely in agreement. That's the biggest flex. And he knows how much hard work goes into what she does. He knows the behind the scenes, where all of us have been blinded, if you will. She's a huge star. And when it comes, it's going to be the greatest time ever. But again, I don't know if this was the time to win best album. What is it? Best album is the one they wanted her to win.
The album of the year.
Album of the year. And maybe I need to go back and listen to the whole thing. But I was not compelled to listen to the whole thing. And there we go. Oh my goodness. You say what?
Moving on.
Moving on. It's time for our affirmation, ladies and gentlemen. Because this, you know how I like to tie stuff in. And I tied this one right on in. Let's get on. You might have clicked at the same time I did. Go ahead. You got it? That was too funny. It says 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't get to then by the ones you did. So throw off bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, and discover. And this was by Mark Twain. So all of those things out there that you've been thinking that you want to do, but you didn't save up the money to go on that trip. You didn't save your days off because you weren't feeling good. All of those things, you're going to be so upset that you waited forever to do those things, or you can't go on that hiking trip because now your knee's bad. Take time right now. Make plans to do those things that you feel like will make you happy, because they most likely will. Tucker, what's something that's on your bucket list that you feel like you attained, and then why you feel like you should have did it before?
I don't know. It's hard to say, man, because like I've been fortunate enough to kind of like whatever I really want to do, I put my mind to and I do it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that's like a possibility for anything. And I think in regards to this quote, I think it's more so not only, you know, whether when it comes to taking a trip or doing something like that, it's more so like, hey, whatever it is, whether starting that business or creating that working on that idea or starting that company, do that, man. Do that, and don't procrastinate. Don't wait. Go ahead and put that foot out there so you don't have any regrets.
Okay. How about you, Big?
Mine was to travel overseas. I didn't know where I wanted to go overseas, but I just wanted to go overseas, and I ended up going over to Dubai with you. So that was on my bucket list, and I'm glad I did do it, and I'm glad I did wait till I was older and experience it with you.
Oh, you are full of the sauce today. See what happened when he stay away from home, y'all? Boy, he is laying it on thick. Oh my God, I don't even know if I can handle it. Thank you, boo. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, don't wait all your life to do those things that you feel like you want to do. Start making a plan. Talk to somebody else, maybe who has done it, and can give you some insight on those things. I'm a firm believer, especially now because of my situation last year. I'm just going to get outside. So I'm telling y'all, all 2024, no one can say that I didn't say it. If it come up and I want to do it, it's getting done. Okay, just in case. Okay, I'm outside all 2024. DM me, tell me what y'all got going on, where y'all going, Sweat Fest or whatever. Let's go. Period. Okay. You said what?
I said, Coach Tuck, I'm finna get flued out. She trying to travel.
Time to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know that
Hey,
we're right.
go with it. I'm with it.
Okay, so Tucker, somebody, I see here somebody is trying to call in. Okay, somebody wanted to call in and comment on what we had to talk about. I'm gonna work that out for the touchy subject, so you be ready. I'm gonna make sure that I'm ready. You can call in. I'm gonna let you call in during the touchy subject so that you can be here live with us, Brandy B. And when you hear it, I know you're gonna have something to say about it. So we're gonna leave it for the touchy subject. So you just stay right there. But we need to get into this Black History highlight real quick because it's Black History Month, and we definitely don't want to be having shows during February. We don't need nobody judging us. And I wanted to bring something that I felt like somebody who was different, somebody that we don't hear about too often, but did something that I think we all can identify with as well. So after we did our affirmation, now we're going to jump into our Black History highlight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me pull up my info. I probably need to put my glasses on, This is Mr. Thomas Jennings, ladies and gentlemen. He's a patent holder and an abolitionist. There's a quote that's there, and I'll read it to you in just a second. I wanted to say this, that Mr. Thomas Jennings was a free-born African-American and the first to be granted a patent for a dry cleaning process called dry sourcing in 1821. Can you imagine? We've been trying to be starchy Archie since 1821. Now, he wound up passing away prior to abolition of slavery. Since he was born free, his family members, wife and kids were not free. So he used this business where he was a tailor and a cleaning service to purchase his family out of slavery. So my husband over here standing up for me. This man definitely stood in the gap. He bought her out of slavery. Now, if nothing don't make you loyal to somebody, I'm telling you right now, you buy my freedom from somebody, baby, you got me. It's not gonna be nothing you're gonna be able to tell me about this man. So I wanted to highlight this guy just because he seems to have been an amazing character in our history, and I thought that was really, really great. Did either of you guys ever know about him?
No,
I didn't.
Okay, he was in New York.
That's awesome.
Okay, great. So we've been talking about, I just had the dry cleaners lose a suit of mine as well. So this kind of hit home for me. I didn't wear what I wanted to this weekend because a suit had been lost. And to find out that he was the very first person to receive a patent for his cleaning services, I just, again, round of applause. That's absolutely wonderful that people was going to him to get starchy Archie. This girl said, I need that kind of man. You ain't never lied, baby. He gonna use his money. He gonna use his good money to come get you. Okay? He gonna flew you out. She said, where are the men like this? Yes. Okay. So that's our Black History highlight for today. I'm going to continue to try to find people that I feel like are interesting in our history. They may not all be from ancient times, if you will, because we're going to call this ancient. It was a little ways back. They may not be all from back in the day. Hopefully we can find some really great people to highlight. If you have somebody that you would like to highlight because they've done something absolutely wonderful for the culture, then definitely let me know.
Yeah, email us.
Email us. Now, I put that in the space of our movie scoop because, y'all, I've been watching a lot of movies. And it's been some trash movies and it's been some good movies. All I'm going to say is my husband said not to tell y'all about Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb, just Just go to Tubi. Just that's all I got to say. Go to Tubi. It's gonna be a mess, but if you can bear through it, ladies and gentlemen, it got a little twist in it. Go watch Cherry Bomb. Look at his face. He's like, oh man, no. Okay. Now y'all know what time it is. It's time. I went a little past 11 o'clock, but it's okay. We are about to get into Tennille's touchy subjects. Okay. Let me see. Let me get all my stuff over here pulled up and ready to go. Might have to read it off of something else. Let's make sure that I can. There we go. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when we do Tennille's touchy subjects, remember that these are real life issues that we are just trying to give a common sense solution on. Okay. Now, Tucker, I want to make sure that we have that link. And all I need to do, you said, is send them the link to their personal phone, you said?
Yeah, you can send them the link and they should be able to join.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to. Oh, you know what, Anthony? Can you forward it to? Oh, you on your phone? Never mind.
Forward it to who? I got you.
I got it already. I sent it.
Okay.
All righty. Sent that link. And if she decides she wants to pop on, she is definitely welcome to pop on, y'all. Y'all see we trying some new things. Going and keep y'all included. We love to hear your comments. We thank you guys for supporting us each and every week. Y'all see the number keep going up. We almost to 200 episodes just on the YouTube platform. So definitely go over, watch our videos on YouTube. Definitely watch them right here on Facebook Live. And it's Black History Month, y'all. We're about to get into it. We're about to talk about this is called contemplation. Okay, that's what we're gonna call this. We always contemplating something, huh? I'm gonna pop this down. Let's get this down real quick. It says, Dear Tennille, we all have friends and family who do ish or unmentionable things. However, I need to know if I'm about to be a snitch for wanting to tell on someone I feel like is not only messing with me personally, but with our culture. I found out that a close friend was locked up and was messing with men during his stay. I don't like people tearing down our community, and he is now out and messing with women and not letting anyone know of his indiscretions. Do I tell and be that snitch to protect the community? Or what do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out there before y'all say anything. These are not the only things, we know thieves, we know everybody done went down for something. But when it comes to our society and culture as a people, we keep the wrong secrets. We always trying to let people business be their business and things of this nature, but that's why they don't have to deal with their truth. People are not having to deal with their truth because we're not holding them accountable. And if you're going to be a man and you know that this is something that could bring AIDS to our community, that HIV, all of these different things, I hate to be a snitch. I really don't consider myself no snitch. I'm not going to be in nobody's business is what I like to say. But when it comes to a situation like this, that's a little touchy. You know what they're doing. And now they're messing with somebody who's in your family. This is somebody in her family. And he's sleeping with her. But he has not let on to the fact that he was sleeping with men while he was in prison. Where do we go with this?
All right. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you go first.
I'm gonna give his ass up. That just plain and simple. One, you out here messing with these boys, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But then you don't know what you catching, what you're doing. Then you coming back to society, messing with these women, and probably still be messing with men on the side, yeah, I'm gonna tell, especially if it's a family member, because we don't know what type of disease, germs, or whatever you carrying, or what you might have, and then never know the lady you messing with, you might decide you want to sodomize her. So yeah, let her know ahead of time before she get in that situation about this individual, because man, that's not right. And also, it points where it paints a bad image on the other guys that been to prison, that did their time, came home, stayed straight. Now they out here trying to, do their job, whatever it may be.
This is also detriment, because this is what gives not only women but men in the same sense that accusation that if you know somebody, a guy has gone to jail and it's been for a long period of time, society immediately thinks, oh, he was down there getting played with, or this, that, and the other. And it creates a situation for people who really could be having healthy relationships because they can't see past that. So not only does it affect your physical body, but it's affecting your mental and all of this. It affects our whole community, in my eyes.
All right.
So Tucker, what you got to say about it?
As far as this particular situation, she should definitely tell her cousin or a family member, whoever it is, so they can know and make their own decision as an adult, right? Whether they're gonna barbecue a meal, whether they're gonna deal with this dude or not going forward. So that's one aspect. I liked your perspective as far as the people who are currently, like just the whole prison aspect. For me, it's like this, man. Like, we know in prison that go on, right? And we know it's not everybody. You know what I'm saying? We know it's not everybody that deals in the homosexual activity in prison. Some people think that it's like it's prison world, right? Some people just be like, oh no, I ain't gay, I was just in jail or something. No, you mess with dudes. Like,
so y'all know I'm about to go here too.
Yeah, you mess with dudes. You mess with dudes, bro.
Which period? What you say? Period. So you do, and I'm not. And I'm talking about those who say that if they put their mouth on it, that ain't the same thing because it's still a mouth and all of that. Hey, you outside?
No, that's a dude.
You outside?
Yeah,
you outside.
Yeah.
You
out of pocket. That's
what's going on. You definitely need to know something needs to be said. I am definitely one of those people that says, don't snitch and tell it. I'm in agreement, because I would not want to be the woman who was messing with somebody who had done that. And I know that there's a lot of women nowadays, because of the society we're in, y'all have started accepting sleeping with people that you know are bisexual because you want a man so bad. I'm not there. I know plenty of women like me. I don't want to, it's bad enough having to worry about a woman taking your man or doing this better than you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when you got to be worrying about men and women, you don't know who his friend is versus a foe. We don't know which one trying to get it in the back room. I don't want to have to live my life like that.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be mindful of, man, who you're dealing with. I think it gives, real men and stand-up men a bad rap when you got dudes out here doing that perpetrating. And for me, personally, man, I really like despise those. So
exactly. Look at Miss Love said, you will go crazy. You ain't never lied. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's too much to think about. And that's why I'm saying I understand where she's coming from with wanting to say something, especially if you know it's from a reliable source. You got to say that. So
why are they calling it snitching? I don't get it.
It ain't snitching, real. Like, that just, I don't think it's snitching, like,
because he's hiding it.
So
yeah, but like, If
You
you
act-
if you so dig, if you was dealing with another chick and she seen him out or whatever, she'd be quick to say that. Right?
I guess so. That's snitching though. That's snitching.
But right, but you'll be quick to do that.
You see me, act like you don't see me.
but now
I ain't outside.
you contemplate telling somebody something that actually saved their lives or their health.
Okay, so y'all, you know, I told you that we were going to try to include our guests. We have somebody who wants to chime in on what we have going on right now. So I'm gonna add her to the stage. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Mrs. Brandy Black. I'm gonna pop us all down. You tell us. Okay, so you are here. We have a woman who wants to tell her friend or family member that our friend or family member about a man who's been sleeping with men and now sleeping with her. Where do you stand?
Sleeping with men in jail.
In jail.
Well, for one, don't be naive. In reality, if a man supposedly, you know what I'm saying, if a man has been to jail 9 times out of 10, over 10 years, a lot of them done tried that, as they call it, booty meat. So
hold on. We just talked about this. Talked about this.
No.
You cannot say just because of the amount of time that this man been in jail that he might have tried it. That's wrong. Either he's
depends on the
doing it
man.
or he's not. He probably was like that before he got there. But go ahead and say what you got to say.
For one, yes, you are correct. But when you have talked to multiple men who have been to jail and they're in there and they seeing it and experiencing it, I ain't saying all men, because all men are not like that. But in reality, when they go in there, they already be curious off the rip. You know what I'm saying?
If they gay, they gotta be gay to be curious.
What?
This is exactly why I thought
a heterosexual man will never be curious.
Exactly. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point. They was already curious. If they curious, they was already curious.
Right. Yes. I agree.
So this is a real life example of how people feel when someone been gone for a long time. This is real life, real society. This is the thought. This is why this girl wants to share this information, because it's no telling what that man contracted while he was in there. Now he messing with your kinfolk. And this is how people think. This is prime example. Brandy is prime example of how people think after you spend so much time that you was thinking about it, that you did it, that whatever, and you came back home trying to hide it. You need to be told on. Because you really was like that before. And you thought you could get away with it while you was in the jailhouse.
That part right there. If I was in a dating field and I ran across a man at the club or wherever we at, you know, and he was like, yeah, I'm just getting back in society. That's a red flag to me, personally. Okay, what you mean you getting back into society? Oh, you know, I've been locked up. You been locked up? Me, personally, because you know that I am outspoken, I'm gonna be like, you done tried that booty before? They might laugh at me, you know what I'm saying? But I am it. If you don't ask, you won't know. And in the event that it ever come back to me that you are playing with that booty, I'm gonna kill you. Just point blank, period. Because I can't compete with a man. Point blank, I cannot compete with a man.
Well, I feel you on that.
Thank you so much. I really want to talk about this though, because you know a lot of men get offended when you ask them something like this. So that's another thing. When the auntie brings it up, he gonna act all offended and mad and upset because you even brought it up to him. And we really need to know, because right now this is the type of situation that's going on. I feel like don't take offense, but I would,
you can't even be mad. It's 2024. You can't be mad if you just getting out of jail, somebody asks you that. Like, you can't.
Be like a guy asking a girl her body count. What? How many? What? Oh, okay. You sure right. How many? What? Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna put this in a different category. Definitely don't ask me no body count, and definitely don't ask me about the past. I really don't even get into that. I'm
But you
just
know,
I'm gonna give you the best me I can give you.
some of your past does play a role in your future.
Right.
If you
And
do
I
not
feel like
if you
this
don't handle your
situation,
business correctly.
this situation is a prime example of how your past really plays an effect on your future.
Oh,
Now I
whoa,
know
whoa,
you
whoa,
think
whoa. So you saying pause,
Yeah.
pause, pause. So you saying a woman body count don't affect their future relationship?
Yes, it does. But
it
some
do.
Okay.
women are just like,
Okay,
I won't
say that
ask
then.
you and don't ask me. We where we at, and it is what it is.
Well, I think for a man, especially if he's taking a woman
I need
serious.
you to pipe in because he says he does not. This we've had this conversation, that part of the conversation before. He says he don't care what a woman was doing before him.
Yeah,
I don't care what you.
Yeah,
Hold
Richie
on.
don't
Now,
care.
in general, okay, what you did in the past don't have nothing to do with me. I hope some of the things you learned in the past make you a better individual, make our relationship better. But I'm not gonna ask you about who you did, where you did it at, and all this. Just be you with me, and I'm gonna accept you and love you for who you are. Cause I mean, your past is your past. It don't have nothing to do with me. That's like I'm gonna ask you about what did you do in kindergarten, what you did in the 5th grade. That don't have nothing to do with me. You are who you are.
Cammy say she agree. So now where are we on this now, ladies and gentlemen? He says it shouldn't matter.
I
No,
want to respond. I want to
it
respond to
doesn't
that.
matter. Wait, I'm
So,
gonna say one more thing.
Chuck is trying to respond. Hold on. Let him respond and then you give us your comments. And then we're gonna get out of here because it's almost time up.
all right.
Go ahead,
Hey, I agree. Like to a point. I'm not gonna ask you who, what, like when, well, but the thing about understanding a woman's past from a man who really want to take her serious and love her, you want to understand, not what you doing, all that BS, all that, getting into all that. I'm talking about the type of decision making you made with men in the situation you with that man, and also what you learn from that going forward in our relationship. And I can see, and I'll be able to see that translate over. So it's not about necessarily who you did or
Thank
what
you,
you doing.
Brandon,
I
for
don't
your
give a damn about none of that. Yeah, I don't care about none of that. It's about understanding that hey, look, this where if I'm gonna deal with you, Charlotte, I gotta understand you. And for part of me understanding your past. That's it.
We want to
So
thank Brandon.
that's the only thing I was saying.
I want to thank Brandy for her comment. Y'all know we're getting to the close of the show. We have to give our final comments as to how she should move forward. I already stated and said it 101 times. If that's your people, I really, even if it ain't family, if it's somebody you feel like is your people and you feel like they getting played on when it comes to something like that, that can affect their health, you can die like that. We can't really be playing games with that because if that's the case, he might be lying about test results. Okay. If you want to just be out here lying, he just lying. He a liar. Go ahead. I say tell it, even though you might not feel like it's any of your business, it's gonna come out. And you rather her not be caught off guard. Tucker, what's your final?
Yeah, say it. Speak on that. Like tell you, you know what I'm saying? Tell your people, man, because if you saying something and wind up and something happen later on, and
and they
she
knew
get
you,
caught
and
up
they
in
found out
some,
you knew,
you could have prevented the whole situation. So
you're gonna feel bad. How about you, Ed?
Like I stated earlier, tell it, tell that. We tell everything else, but you want to keep the secrets about things you shouldn't. So help them, help yourself, help this world. Because if they out there doing that, everybody needs to know. I have no problem with exposing people, and what they say, what you do in the dark, it's gonna come to the light.
Come to the light.
Let me be the light in your life. Look. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been yet another great episode of I'm Just Saying Live. Please continue to support us. Again, we love you. We'll holler at y'all on next Tuesday. We're going to continue this Black History Month. We'll see you from DC. Tucker, what you got to say?
Like, share, subscribe, all that, comment, tell us what you think. Send us ideas, all that, man. Show us love.
We'll keep bringing you great content. Tell them where they can follow you guys on social media.
At Real Coach Tuck.
Snapchat.
Go ahead.
This boy in his Snapchat. You know, Snapchat firing folks. They might be finna get rid of Snap, and you're not gonna know what to do with yourself.
Snapchat Team Thomas 4. IG, call me _and_.
All right, and everybody, you can follow me at IJS Live. I need you, I need you, I need you. This is how we spread the word, and this is how we edutain you. So definitely go and follow us at IJS Live. I may even have some great content on tonight. We're having a media mixer. Cannot wait to show y'all what's going to be going on. We'll catch y'all next Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Bye.